The Second World War was profoundly Asian. If you retain only one fact from this video, let it be that. And China fought first, as this American propaganda poster for China Relief reminds us. Indeed, by the time that those zeros came unheralded, unanticipated over the horizon toward Oahu on December 7th, 1941, China had already been at war for 1,614 days. And the corollary to fighting first was that China had fought alone. A total war, brutal in intensity, fought on its own territory. Indeed, it was said, and this is totally unverified, that when Chiang Kai-shek, the nationalist leader, heard the news of Pearl Harbor, he danced a little jig, not because he celebrated the Americans' tragedy, but because he thought that China's isolation in this war effort might finally be over. But as long as the war would and had already dragged on, it had been anticipated far in advance. Already, really, by 1931, people expected a war to come. Such was the shadow cast by the rise of Japanese imperialism and its creation of an empire in Manchuria. And as crazy as this may sound, there were people at the time and in retrospect who were upset that war did not come sooner. Much of that discussion has always been tied up with the person of Chiang Kai-shek, nationalist China's leader. In simple terms, why not go to war sooner with provocation after insult, after intrusion by Japan? Was he simply a feckless coward? Now, the popular opinion on this has done almost a complete 180 in mainland China in my lifetime, where he is looked on now much more as a kind of wartime resistance hero. But that version you still do encounter overseas, including in America, not among historians, but among regular people who are semi-familiar with this era. The alternate view, over simply, is that state building is hard. It takes time. To create a modern government, educational system, modern industry, and a military is no small thing, particularly in a country that is still coping with the wreckage of its former empire and is itself still politically fractured. In 1931, when Japan's intentions in the Northeast have become clear, the nationalist government had had less than 4 years to accomplish all of those tasks. And so the view would be not no to war, but no to war right now, because with every year that passes, China will become stronger. You don't have to agree with that argument, but I'd like you at least to understand it and take it seriously. But some people that did agree with this viewpoint were actually the most radicalized members of Japan's Imperial Officer Corps. They were engineering conflicts, provoking these incidents precisely because they did not think that time was on their side. From their point of view, the sooner the war came, the better. The longer delayed, the stronger China they felt would be. But whether you think the war came too early or too late, it had arrived by the summer of 1937. And China would not know anything resembling peace for more than 12 years.